Um, what's up, guys? I've been thinking about making this video for a couple days, and I've sat on it. I've talked to a few people about it, and the world that we live in right now is really fucked up. It's really fucked up. And before I start, I will say I said a long time ago that we're never gonna go down the political path. We're never gonna do that. It's not gonna happen. That's not my message. That's not what Dream On's about. That's not what we're gonna do. We're not gonna do that. What matters right now is being humane, and our humility is what's going to help. I mean, there's there's so much going on, and I'm not quite sure that people understand what is going to happen, what can happen, and what will not happen. And I spend a lot of time researching what's going on in the world. It's how I wake up in the morning, I have my cup of coffee, and I spend time seeing what's going on. And I've looked at it from this lens of not looking at it in a way where it was divisive. And as my when I was bartending and stuff, I had someone that I worked with tell me the two things you don't talk about with your patrons are religion and politics, and that stuck with me forever. I mean, like I still believe that. Um, I think it's important that the people who care about what like they want a better future for our generations, we have to stick together. We have to work together. Um, I've said it before. I've had my own philosophy about it, and I think I think all humans are born in selfish nature. I think we all are. I mean, how could we not be? We look through our own eyes. I don't look through yours, so naturally we are. And working together it's difficult in a time like this where everyone's so on different sides, and there's all this like. I will say one thing: there is never a time where I will ever condone violence. I am very anti-violence. I mean, I think that I've proven that. Look what happened to me. And I think this hits a lot closer to home for me because there was a chance that I could have got killed a month ago with everything that was going on. I mean, like my dog could have been killed too. I mean, I didn't let it happen. I know who I am, I know what I stand for, and I know what I want to do. And I think it's important that we have an outlet where people can talk. But most importantly, I think right now we should be focusing on how to help one person a day. Everybody should be focusing on that. How can I help one person? How can I make one other person's day better? There's no way we're going to get through this if everyone's divided. I don't think people understand what can actually happen. I really don't. And it scares the shit out of me. And it's hindered me. Fucked with my mental health. I'm dealing with my own issues. I mean, I have well, more than that. 3, 4, 5 very evil individuals that are out for my neck, that are trying to hurt me, that are trying to ruin me. I've spoken a little bit about it before. And whatever the world is has granted me the information to be able to really, really win that battle. Let's put it that way. And I've turned the other cheek for so long. I always try to be the bigger person. I always try to move on, and I always try to blame myself for things. And I don't mean that in a negative light. I mean that in a way of like, I want to grow from this experience. What part of me allowed that to happen? And like sometimes you can't always just blame yourself. That's usually not how it works, right? But you can in some instances, and I've done it. I said it before. I should have left Maya a while ago. I should have recognized these patterns. I shouldn't have come here where I'm at now in the safety as a grown man of my mother, even though every day is another threatening situation. And I have to play this level of defense all the time, and it's very frustrating. I was playing defense before. I was barricaded in my apartment for 2 weeks. And like the things that are going on right now, there's a chance that could happen to everybody. And I mean, the things that are happening and what people are saying and what they want and what they're going to do. I mean, we're entering a time where it's not just the U.S. that's fucked up. It's the world that's fucked up. We are at a very, very dark, dark time. And I'm not being pessimistic or nihilistic. I'm just telling you the facts. this has greatly affected me. Um, I don't understand why the world works the way it does, why I was able to figure out I could do this full time and make it lucrative. And you know, I trust me, man, Dream On means the world to me. Obviously, I think we all know that at this point. I think everyone knows that I stick by my message and I practice what I preach. I think most people do know that about me. I think I've proven myself. I think that there's a lot of people that have respect for me. And the only reason they do is because I make sure that I reach out to people. I make sure that I check on people and people check on me, and I appreciate those people. But we need to be together. We need our families. And if you don't have one, it's going to be hard, but we have ours. My family is non existent despite me being here. It's constant threats, it's constant um, neglect, and especially when it comes to that generation, the actual boomers and shit. In my experience with what I'm dealing with, they like there's not a lot of care for the generations that are gonna have to take care of the things that are happening. And now, like even like I know we have younger people and stuff like that, and like my message to you guys is to just make sure you're okay. Check the people around you right now, please do. Like I said, this has affected me a lot for my own reasons. And like I don't even want like there's people that don't want to stream. There's people that don't want to go in public. There's people that don't want to do a lot of things. And I'm dealing with all these things at the same time. And I've said it before, I'm not a robot. I'm not. I'm not. I'm human. I'm a human. And everyone else is too. And it's sad. It's sad. And I'm hurting. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know if me, for instance, with everything, let's add everything into one. I don't know if I'm going to be all right. I couldn't tell you that. I'm going to do my best to try. I'm going to keep my head down and keep going. But I've turned the other cheek for so long, and I'm not sure how much longer I can do it for. I'm not. And this has nothing to do with what I was talking about with the world. I'm talking about my current issue here. I mean, like, I'll reiterate. Maya didn't get her way. Physically assaulted me. I disengaged. I got locked on the patio. Got inside. Got attacked. Torn muscle already. Attacked on my back. Almost pushed out a window. Disengaged. Didn't raise my voice. She sat on my desk and kicked my monitors off my desk. All I did was look at her and say, I'm fucking done with your ass. I packed my shit up in my car and I left. And she held my dog hostage. I got the police involved. They let me back in. She tried to push me out a window. The window shattered. I had a piece of glass sticking out of my leg. Called the police again, pressed charges. Went to sleep. Woke up. Her mother, and some random dude that just did 15 years in prison came in, proceeded to tell me the worst things in the world about me. Did everything they could. Stole everything almost. And then this man was trying to get me to put my dog down, and he put his phone down to record what happened. He choked me out, punched me in my face a few times, threw me on the ground. Again, I didn't say a fucking word. And then he went to go kick Kobe, my dog, when I was on the ground, and I lifted him up. And that blow didn't hit Kobe, it hit me and cracked my rib. And then these cowards left. And I turned the other cheek. I've not said a word to anybody in that party, and I don't plan on it. I've been trying to focus on making my life better. I was barricaded in my home, per authorities to do so. Cracked rib, torn muscle, and all the injuries that everyone had seen. Moving barricades to just leave to go to the store. I call my mother. She tells me to come here for safety. The authorities tell me that's a good idea. Her mother and this man are horrible people, and they took us away from each other a long time ago with the rhetoric that I was a bad person. But now that we have come far, and I'm not going to go into that full detail because that's not accurate whatsoever. Her mother is stealing money from her that she acquired from my father when he passed, kept everything away from me, and this man takes her to the Y and rips her away from her family and wants to be in control of everything. And he's a pedophile. And I came here a month ago when I was with Maya. I came here to confront him. And he knew I was coming. And guess what? He left. When he shows up, he don't talk to, he don't want to see me. Trust me. He don't. I'm just waiting. I'm just waiting, and fucking vile human being. And her mother is stealing money from her. And she doesn't want me and my grandfather, my mom's dad, to see the books that we set up with all the finances. You want to know why? Because she's going to get caught. Again, I have the information for a reason. And everyone it's just lies. It's just evil. It's just lies. There's so much fucked up shit going on in the world with me, with everything, and it is fucking hard. It's hard. And I don't consider myself a weak human being. I consider myself very strong. I mean, not a lot of people can turn the other cheek all the time. But I'm getting to a point where I don't know if I can anymore. I don't want to lose everything and the dream I've made and created for myself that I've worked so hard for. I mean, like, that hard work really pays off in my head. And if it wasn't for this, if it was not for Dream On, I don't know if I'd be here right now. I'm hanging on by a thread with everything. I'm in a stream. I'm going to try and overcome this, like I said, but I don't know the certainty of any of this. But I do know that if things go down, I've already been doing it. I'm recording everything. Everything will go on the internet. I already have I have my nuclear buttons, as I call them. And I'm not sitting here trying to be like, oh, poor me, fucking victim bullshit, because that's not how I live my life. It's not. But I'm tired of playing defense when I feel like I shouldn't. I know that I deserve better. I know the evil I see. And what do they say, right? Good overcomes evil all the time. And I think I got that one. I mean, I get the wildest shit said about me, to me. I mean, dude, I hope you end up like your dad. And then I didn't say a word. And it wasn't out of fear. It was out of knowing that I didn't need the instant gratification of hurting someone's feelings just because they hurt mine. That's strength. And I do believe it takes strength to be able to say something that I'm saying now. There's a lot of uncertainty with what I'm saying, perhaps. But I have to do it. I have to. I don't want to make this too long. But we need to stick together. We need to help each other. We need to make sure everyone's all right. And we need to try and make sure that the youth, the younger generations, that we can all get through these problems as a unit. And I'm not just talking about Dream On. I know that that's where it would go, but obviously that helps. I really hope that this message reaches somebody. Thank you, guys. Yo, baby.